drop it.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this one I've been out with Mark and the massive ramp. I took the Hobao, I took the Maxx. We go and meet Mark, who brings a Big Rock 6S and his Talion XL. There's some amazing machines that he's got. I do have a closer look at his Big Rock. In this video we look under the shell and see what upgrades he's put on it. And we just send these over and over and over off a couple of different ramps that I took to this new location that I'd never been to before. So stick with it. Make sure you've dropped me a subscribe. This is quite a clip show because I went out and recorded like an hour's worth of footage. So I've crammed it all in, just loads of jumps and crashes and bashes. And we just have loads of fun. So stick with it. Come back to me at the end and we'll look over these, because taking the big ramp there is damage and we're going to see what damage has been caused. And here we are on the new location. I start off bashing the Hobao around, as you can see off the small ramp here, and then before very long we have got the bigger ramp out. Now, I did make a new ramp, like a smaller version of the massive pool table ramp, which is a bit smaller but a lot lighter, so it's a lot easier for me to move around. Brought it out today to test. It lasted about 5 minutes before it met its demise with Mark's Talion, so that is pretty early on in this video, so keep watching and you'll see him just annihilate the new ramp. Then we get the big ramp out and then the real sort of massive jumps and big carnage begins. So make sure you've dropped me a subscribe. I hope you enjoy this one and we shall meet up in the garage at the end. You missed. Does fly nice. Go on. I don't know why you backed out of that. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I could be swayed by, you know, any Arrma, the Big Rock is definitely one of them. I do like the 4S range as well though, but that one is proper.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it flies off that ram.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I hit it and hit the ramp and it went.
I've got to try and backflip without hitting the brakes too hard.
Just time it just right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
I don't know. I think it's the fan. That's an odd noise, isn't it? Turn it off.
She's warm.
Yeah, it's my fan. It seems to be spinning freely.
One thing around here as well, Craig. They're clean.
Yes. Yeah. I could do with the grass being just slightly damp, and then mine would go home cleaner than what I brought them here.
You
All right then, while we've stopped and yours is there, let's have a little look at this. So Mark's Big Rock. This is an absolute beast. With it being Mark's, it won't be standard. What's that? CRCU hinge blocks. All this bracing ain't standard, is it?
No.
Chassis?
No.
It's all CRCU stuff.
Yeah, CRCU. And the CRCU top brace. Viteron chassis brace. Scorched shock towers, titanium. And a CRCU chassis. The only thing that's standard is the electronics, diffs, arms, shocks, everything else. Scorched hubs, front and rear, and a E-pin servo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out these servos.
Yeah, AK-47s, awesome, love them.
Nice, certainly goes well here.
Yeah, goes really well.
Nice backflips.
Very happy with that.
Right, here we go. It's the first time on 6S for the Hobao. Let's go see what breaks. I can't get full throttle.
There's a lump there, isn't there?
That's got 150,000 in the centre diff, and it's still ballooning the front tyres. It's going off the ramp. Yeah, this is the first actual proper 6S test this has had. Oh, it just keeps coming unplugged. I've come a good distance though. No, and it's come unplugged. Yeah, I need to widen my plugs. Widened the plugs, the little sort of nail ends on the plug, widened them, so let's hope it doesn't keep coming unplugged. Yes, a lot of air time, but now I'm upside down. I lost sight of it for too long. Here we are back in the garage with the Maxx and the Hobao. We'll get straight into the damage report. We'll start on this one. The only thing that damaged on this, that broke, was a plastic spur gear. It normally runs the metal one, but I gear this down so I never have any heat issues. But for today, I decided I'll put a plastic one in, gear it back up again with the stock 50 tooth. And within less than a minute, it had just destroyed the spur gear. Now, I can only put that down to this motor. It is a bit big, but it works really well with the metal spur gear, so it went back to the metal one and it wasn't an issue. This has come back perfect. No problems with that whatsoever. This, on the other hand, did have an issue. Now, the smaller thing was it exploded a shock. There was oil all over the bottom of this, and it turns out it had actually bent the shock shaft. So I've had that out, I've straightened it, put it all back in, and it works lovely. It probably will need a new shock shaft at some point, but at the moment, not a problem. The other bigger issue I had with this was the diff started to click. Now, that diff in there, the whole casing, everything front and rear of the case and the internals that are there now are out of a Hyper 7. Because there is what was in it in this video. Now the case doesn't look broken, there's no cracks or damage on the case, but for some reason with this in it and the internals, the fitment isn't quite right. It just doesn't sit right. I've lost it. It was here somewhere. I've got the spare diff internals here. And they all seem fine, there's nothing broken in them. So I don't know what the issue was, but it's now got a Hyper 7 gear casing and it all runs again. So it's cost me nothing, it's stuff I've had in the garage. But that is the list of the damage, really not a lot. A plastic spur gear, which isn't the ramp's fault. I think it is just because it's got a massive motor in it. It's overpowered, and every time you just go full throttle, the plastic can't cope. Now, plastic spur gears, there's nothing wrong with them. There's a plastic one in Lenny's. He's got the stock motor, but runs a Maxx, and he doesn't have issues with killing spur gears, but I do with that motor. Hey ho, it's got a metal one in, we're fine. This was the biggest job, taking all that out, but that's all back and sorted. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. What did you think of Mark's Arrma Big Rock 6S? That thing is a beast, and it's heavy. I can't get over how much these things weigh. But it was loads of fun. I don't think he broke nothing. I looked over his, I asked him at the end of the day, any damage? Nope, everything's fine. So there's a lot to be said, I suppose, for some of these Arrmas and the way that they get upgraded. Let me know in the comments what you've thought of that. Which one has performed best? Which sort of truck do you use for your heavy bashing? Thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed today. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Bash the bell, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.